What actually works? What to do next? Here's the breakdown from this week's Friday Focus on KGCI, Real Estate on Air.
What's going on, Niche Ninjas? Hope you're enjoying the episodes. Today, we are going to be discussing how agents can prevent themselves from sabotaging their lead conversations. When calling your online leads, there's a very fine line to making it or breaking it. As realtors, we tend to rush and get to the point when we are calling, as we are protecting our time, and as a result, we sabotage our calls. This episode, I am going to share with you my secret sauce as well to ensuring you never sabotage calling your online leads and how to nurture real estate leads. Lead generation in the real estate industry is one of my favorite topics. I hear countless stories all the time about how leads just suck. Many agents are wasting their money on their leads as they are sabotaging them from day one, as they don't know how to approach prospects. Today, we are going to cover many ways not to sabotage your online leads, and make sure you stick around to the end, where I'm going to share with you my pro tip to closing more of your online leads. But before we get started, I want to talk about the actual leads. As mentioned earlier, a lot of agents believe their leads are shit. To quantify this, we must start from the beginning. The target audience you are trying to attract must be niched down, which is why you are here. You cannot expect great leads from online campaigns that are too broad. So make sure that your campaigns are niched towards a certain audience you are trying to attract. This is extremely important. Next, when calling your online leads, you want to ensure the questions you are asking are the right ones. Your main objective is to identify pain points with your lead. If your campaigns are niched, then this becomes even easier, as your questions are specific to your target audience. However, if your campaigns are not niched, your questions will be as broad as your audience, which will result in a shitty conversation, which ultimately will have you believing your leads are shit. Make sense? Separation is a word I use daily to describe myself and my business. You want to make sure you are not doing what everyone else is doing on these online lead calls. Things such as asking if they're working with a realtor or if they've been pre-approved. I know you are thinking, what is he talking about? Are these not important questions to be asking when calling your online leads? There sure is. However, there is a time and place for them, and it's not during the first part of the call or even the first call. People will disagree with me on this, and that's fine. However, I have a proven success record calling online leads that says otherwise. See, your objective is to build rapport, like, and trust with your online leads. By reaching for the jugular and asking them to the point questions, you are not building trust. You're building a wall. I always have my first call go something like this. Hello, is Mark there? Yes, this is Mark. Hi, Mark, this is Will. You've connected with me on Facebook looking for information and value on buying your first home. This is a first-time home buyer campaign. Very distinctive niche. This is simply a courtesy call to make sure you are receiving the value I'm sending you. Yes, I'm receiving the information. Thanks for sending it. No problem. Listen, Mark, I have a few minutes right now if you would like to discuss your real estate position or have any questions for me. No, I'm good for now, but thanks for asking. No problem, Mark. Listen, before I let you go, can I ask when a good time is for me to connect with you again? Sure, in a few months would be great, as we are not quite ready yet. No problem, Mark. I'm going to contact you in a couple of months. In the meantime, please enjoy the value I'm sending you, and if you ever have any questions about buying your first home or real estate in general, my line is always open for you. Thanks for your time. And that's it. Plain and simple. No walls put up by the lead, a simple courtesy call, no shop talk, just a call to make sure they are receiving the value. This lays the foundation for the next time I call Mark. I have used this in a role-playing session with many of my family and friends to get their opinions over the years, and they all had a very positive experience. Now, they may be a little biased, as they know, like, and trust me already, but it's a very passive, no seller talk type of conversation. You can dig a little deeper on the next call you have, but for this call, it's all about the 2 C's, comfort and courtesy. And keep in mind, Between now and the next time you call him, there is going to be a lot of value distributed to Mark during that time that you can follow up on the next call with him. Have you ever had an experience with a doctor who had a terrible bedside manner? This is the same thing when you call and ask the wrong questions to your online leads. You want to make sure you have a great bedside manner when speaking to your online leads, especially for the first time. Be that agent who really cares and asks all the right questions to make sure you fully understand your lead's pain and needs. This is known as empathy. Asking indirect questions to learn about your leads is my secret sauce. Let me explain. When speaking with online leads and setting up their search profiles, I'm always asking certain leading questions. For example, when a lead tells me they are looking for a large backyard, it opens up the door for me to ask questions such as, do you have kids or do you have dogs? What this does is opens the door to connect with the lead. I have kids and I have a dog, which allows me to ask what kind of dog they have and how old their kids are. When they tell me how old their kids are, I ask what school system are they in. Then I will start to educate them on the different kinds of schools and ratings in the neighborhoods they are searching for, or the variety of parks close to the neighborhood, as they may have small kids they want to take to the park or walk their dog. Do you see where I'm going with this? You're basically peeling the onion back layer by layer. This technique is great for positioning yourself as an expert in the area who people want to work with. This transitions the call from realtor to lead to a friend type of call environment. This is very important. This is the trust building phase. It allows them to see that you know and understand the neighborhood. Know you have the right plan and intentions for them, and ultimately you will build a relationship with them and they will become a referral source for you down the road as a result. This alone will make you a relationship focused agent rather than a transactional focused agent. Very important to scaling up your business. Clients for life, not clients per transaction. So after discussing how to warm up your leads and not sabotage them on the first call, we need to make sure the leads we are contacting are niched. In the next episode, I'm going to go over basically what you have built in this program and provide you with my workflow for building online niche campaigns for your real estate business. This is just going to be the glue for you guys for everything you have done and put together so far in this amazing program.